A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. It's the Rattlers and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Miami's head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Canes ready to kick it away first. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. It'll be the Rattlers' offense will go on the attack first. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match. And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Williamson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. Third down, force him into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this D.
Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. He may have a matchup on the outside he can really take advantage of. A lot of teams have attacked this corner. Now on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Canes will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
On the option. Keeps it on the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the defense got it. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. Takes it in. Touchdown, Rattlers.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he puts through the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. He'll toss it. Could be an alley. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll run the option. Runs through a tackle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets down.
Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not before. They have their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Lets it fly. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the option. Now the pitch. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Miami. Great job by the back on the option.
That's why I love this offense running this option play, because if this running back gets the ball in the perimeter in space, he is so deadly and he's lethal. And he showed you right there. This guy's got a lot of tools.
And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Here comes the Rattlers offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Snagged in the middle. It's Williamson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. On the move, it's Tyson. Finding some room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Intercepted. Got some room to run. Out of bounds at the 18, and man, do they have great field position now.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offense. Side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic.
Got enough space, and he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. And the Hurricanes line it up with a 1st and goal. On the option. Touchdown, Hurricane! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Rattlers offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Can they catch him? He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Throwing, Mensah. Here's the pressure, and it's a sack.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. The pitch. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. Goes to the option. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on fourth down. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Oh, what a cut! And into the end zone. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. So MiAMi signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The option look. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now on the option. Quick toss. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We've reached the end of the quarter and MiAMi is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Gets the back moving. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Looking to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Canes. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's why you draw it up, right? You want to come out, get clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one on to So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Rattlers offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
He's going for a big play downfield. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Canes want to move quickly.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not
maybe a crease. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. On the option. Touchdown, Miami! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Rattlers offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tyson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. And it'll be the Rattlers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Here's Mensah to throw. He fires to the left side. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient.
There's a crease. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Couldn't hit his man in the end zone, but it wouldn't have mattered because this is going backwards for holding. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run the option. Nice move there. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. On the option. Quarterback keep. Now the toss. Turning it on. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great job by the back on the option.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Rattlers offense onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
And here comes that MiAMi offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Canes moving quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They bring him down, a big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space. Mensah got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Might be looking to run. He's going to fire to the left. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. And he didn't have the accuracy either. And that's a bad...
Going the other way, and he's got room. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.